Hi everyone, thanks for coming out to my session. First, big shout out to vBrownBag for having me. I love what they do for the community. Without them, I would not be presenting here, so thank you all for coming out as well. I'm going to talk about why do I want to become a VCDX. But first, starting us off, who am I? My name is Maarten Caus. I'm an AUC consultant at ITQ based in Leuven. We have another lot of colleagues in the Netherlands. I recently became a VCDX in DTM, in desktop and mobility, and I'm a fresh V expert of 2019. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm quite active. I blog a lot, so you can read some blogs about me and about my VCDX journey in 2020. I will be blogging about that as well. So feel if you have any comments, reach out, follow me. If you follow me, I will follow you back. So let's dive in. So what are we going to talk about? What is VCDX and what is it not? Why do people want to become VCDX or even double VCDX? Why do I want to become a VCDX? And why you guys should become one too. So, first of all, what it's not a unicorn that farts rainbows. Why do I say this? Because a lot of people think that VCDX is a certain status that people know everything. It's not. It's just people who put in the work and achieve the highest certification there is for an architect. So what is it? It is the highest certification of VMware for enterprise architects. So what does this mean? You can translate requirements into a solution, design it and build it, and that it's custom fitted for your customers. You can do it in 4 different tracks. You can do it in data center, in NSX, in desktop and mobility, and in cloud management. But why do people want to become a VCDX? Who knows this guy? Okay, 1, okay, 2. Okay, great. It's Maarten BAGGUM. I used to be work for ITQ. Now he's a senior solutions architect at VMware. Why did he want to become a VCDX? Because first of all, he liked the challenge. It was up for it, DCV, and for him, really was because the blueprint contains a lot of details, and for him it was all about the nitty-gritty details he had to think about and put into the design and be able to defend why they were in there. What he liked the most, and that's one of the most hardest parts and people are afraid of it, is the VCDX defense. You do, during the growth to your VCDX defense, you can do mock-ups with the people who are also going for VCDX that try to interrupt you during your presentations, ask you difficult questions. If you take out a certain requirement or a certain constraint, how would you go about this and then continue? So he's one of the VCDXs. Who knows this guy? He's sitting there. His name is Johan van Amersfoort. He had a sales background. For him, the biggest challenge was his mind shift to talk into risks and requirements instead of opportunities. For him also, it's the highest VMware certification there is. It was also a way to prove his skills. So that's what I liked as well. And also, not only just a confirmation, but gain confidence as well. Because if you go through the entire track to become a VCDX, it's very challenging and it takes a lot of your time, and your why needs to be big enough to complete the challenge. So that's Jeffrey Kusters. It's our own double VCDX. Currently the only one in Belgium, in the Netherlands. Sorry. He wanted to test his skills as an architect as well. Back then, there was no VCAP design, so only a deploy exam, so no 2 VCAPs. Now there is, so you're out of luck if you want to do it. Now you have to do VCAPs. But anyway, even if there were 2 VCAPs, he would still do it, and that's why he also became a VCDX in network virtualization. And also what he told me as well is that, yeah, it's kind of cool if you can be a VCDX and after a while you can say, yeah, I'm double VCDX, you're the only one in your country. I think it has a nice ring to it. So, why do I want to become a VCDX? I like a challenge, so I had something like, okay, challenge accepted. For me, because many people in ITQ, some people in ITQ are VCDX, Since I joined the company 1.5 years ago, I see from, okay, it's a company by people and for the people. Why? Because you get a chance to develop yourself, your skills in what you're interested in. If you want to go VCDX, they will support you. Do you want to become a V expert? We have 27 now, 27 V experts in one company. It's all because they share the same passion and because we all love the community and we want to share knowledge. I started public speaking. I had never expected to be standing here. Last year, I was even telling from how cool would it be to speak at VMworld. 1 year later, hello, I'm standing here. For me, it's amazing. It's also back then presenting never my strong suit. I was a little bit more introvert than I am now. Now I'm opening up. I love to do it, and that's why I also love VMware. They also have a V-expert status for that. So if you contribute to the community, if you blog, you talk about it, it's a nice confirmation of what you all do. So I recently also became a V-expert in VCDX, so I'm ready to go for VCDX in 2020. Now I will give small examples why I also want to do it. I've been at customers where they already bought hardware, so you don't know if the solution will fit on the proposed hardware, so it's not easy. What else do I come across? Oh yeah, we want VDI. Why do you want it? Oh, it sounds cool, we want it. Or some people scream, it's the year of VDI, so let's do it. Other thing, the business has something in mind, they write it down on paper, it's something completely else, and in the end, it's not the product they expected. That's why I also want to validate my skills as an architect, that you have to go through everything, gather your requirements, create it, match your design decisions to your requirements, and then build that into an entire solution. Every other VCDX also told me, there has been a VCDX workshop yesterday, that it's not only to become VCDX. As soon as you have achieved it, you will look at everything different if you are a VCDX because you have done the journey. You look at every customer different, every technology. It's not only in those 4 tracks that are available. Why should you become one too? It's the highest VMware certification. You can become part of an elite group of enterprise architects. It will help grow your career, and because most importantly, for me it's awesome. I just like the sound of VCDX. So, where can you find more information? Johan and Jeffrey created several whiteboards. There is the VCDX podcast by Simon Long. Great podcast with interviews, tips and tricks, everything you want. I will be blogging about my journey. Johan has blogged about his journey. Jeffrey did it as well. All you need to know is in the blueprint. You can download it from vcdx.vmware.com. They're also all available VCDXs as well. So find yourself a mentor, reach out to the community. There are more than plenty enough people who are willing to help you. Also, Johan wrote a book, it's the VDI Design Guide, but it's not only for VDI. He also explains, start with the why, gather your requirements, constraints, risks, and explain them all, and how you can, it's a good book to base your defense on as well. So, I'm not going to do any questions now. I will be around the booth, so just come and talk to me. Another most important one, if you fail your first attempt, it doesn't matter. Go after it again. It's way more fun. It's just do it. If you fail once, go after it again. You will achieve it. You will learn a lot, because thanks to the program and what I want to be myself, I opened up. I'm standing here, I'm doing public speaking. I would never have done it if there was not for ITQ and other people motivating me and to be able to grow myself. And that's what I like the most. I want to do a quick shout out. Tonight there is a free EUC beer event. It's hosted by Brian Madden. It will be just fun. It will be beer and tapas. It will be hosted after the EUC keynote from 17:30 in the upper level in room 4.1. Be there as well. It's just fun stuff. Short tracks. Johan will be presenting. I will be doing a small session again about how AI can empower your digital workspace. It's just beer and tapas. Be there. So now I promised free stickers. They will be there. So thank you very much.